Bam! What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Ominus Show, the show that talks about comic stuff, comics gate stuff, pop culture stuff, anything really that tickles my fancy that I find out there on the interwebs, on the internet, anything that's out there that it just catches my attention. I will talk about it here on the show, and yes, so my name is Elliot Rodriguez. I am your host. You can see my name right here. And I am a comic book artist. I'm a Comicsgate artist. I draw a lot of cool shit for Comicsgate, and I'm reporting to you live from South America, from Lima, Peru, in South America. And yeah, man, I'm having a great day. Welcome to this wonderful Friday the 13th. It's a very bad day, I guess. I don't know how that works. Here in South America, we don't do the Friday the 13th thing. Some people acknowledged it. They think, oh yeah, we heard about Friday the 13th, especially from the movies and stuff like that. But no, the tradition here is Tuesday the 13th. No, there's like a bad omen on Tuesday the 13th. So if you're ever around here, if you're ever around this way in South America on a Tuesday the 13th, beware. No, but other than that, we're all right. So today's any other Friday for us. It's dangerous every day of the week here. uh, but um, but yeah, man. I have a great show for you guys today. I'm going to give my take on something that has been doing the rounds lately. I don't know for what reason, but I'm going to give my take on that and have some guests come on. Also, I'm going to do a reveal of some artwork that I just got done. And yeah, just hang out with you, find people in the chat, see what's going on, and yeah, uh, I don't know if you guys have been following me on X, but I made a post on Monday. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my post. When did I do this? See if I can find my post because I made an announcement on Monday that I was not going to stream this week. And oh yeah, we're also streaming today on a very special Friday morning. This is not my normal stream time. I normally stream on Thursdays, but due to things that are outside of my control, I have to I have to stream today. You know, so I'm very sorry about that. I hate having to do those kinds of changes. Yeah, I apologize. But yeah, on Monday I put this post out because I was not sure if I was going to stream or not. Like I just mentioned earlier, I'm reporting to you live from Lima, Peru, and Lima, Peru is a very Peru and just Peru. No, it's a very unstable country. Everything is fine today. Everything can be in shambles the next week. No, it's like that. And so we have to be very flexible with things. We got to be very open about how things could possibly change at any moment. Luckily for me, I'm in the situation here where I can, maintain a set schedule. No, thank God. I'm able to keep a set schedule, but all kinds of changes happen. And so there was an announcement last week, Friday, that there has been so apparently a gas shortage, like gasoline shortage here in Peru. It was really strange, and that's apparently that's what the government had announced, and that there's a gas shortage still ongoing, and it's difficult for people to get gasoline. Prices have gone up. There's all kinds of lines at gas stations, and I was completely unaware of this. And it normally doesn't phase me because I don't have a car. I don't drive. I know how to drive. I have a license and all that, but I just don't have a car. It's just much easier for me to not get into that whole driving thing because it's incredibly stressing. No, but anyways, there's long lines and stuff, and so I'm unaware of this whole situation. But then it affected me because the government also announced that we had to go back to working at home, remote work, virtual or remote home work. I don't know, and so that just threw everything in disarray here at home, and so I just couldn't. I was not able to I wouldn't have been able to stream. Um, but then like yesterday, apparently everything is back to normal now. So it's crazy, but all it is, just in essence, all it is just politics. Just we got to left this guy in as a president right now. We have elections coming up in 2 months in April. Our new president will supposedly get sworn in July. So this guy's doing a bunch of crap, trying to get money and all kinds of stuff. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. That was just the reason why I wasn't able to stream on time on Thursday, so I apologize for that. And things like that could happen. Luckily for me, the last year, since March of last year, I've been able to just stream every Thursday, bam, 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 on point. So I hope to continue doing that. So yeah, so we have our show today. Everything's as scheduled, and we're good to go. Now, I have some awesome news. I finally got the colors for my K-pop Demon Hunters fan art piece. I revealed this to you guys last week, like I showed you like the actual art. But today, I'm going to show you number one, the line art, and then number two, the colors for this piece. So if you guys just give me a second, I'll bring that up. There was a lot of interest that was showed off from the people in the chat about the artwork for this, and people were asking me to make a print of it, and I'm all for it. But there needs to be a demand. No, there needs to be a reason for me to go to pull the trigger on this. And I'm not going to make it, and then people not support it or people not back it. No, so it's crucial. It's vital that if there is a demand like that, that it gets backed by monetary support. No, it's not just a hey, let's do this and then we not get it done. So I'm going to show you. I've also just revealed this on. I've also revealed this on X, and I'm going to show it to you here live. So just give me a second. And I want to say hi to the people in the chat. I got Mikey Madness in the chat. What's up? Tip your host. Yes, always please tip. Great to see you, man. It's always a pleasure. Dennis is in the chat. Early and Chuck Norris Manley. Damn right. Yeah, tip your host. What's up? Ben, what's up, Benjamin? Cole, what's up, man? Great to see you too, man. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to look at all the projects later on in just a second. Just give me a sec. And we got Mikey's Madness. What's going on? We got the Will Studios. What's going on, man? We got Ray Haylock. Oh, man. Ray's that guy you need to contact. If you guys want to set up a website, right here. Ray's your guy. He's super open to talking with you. Just shoot him a DM, and he'll set you up, man. Matt, rumors in the chat. What's going on, man? Hopefully I can have Matt on the show. I need to mod Matt. Hold on. I need to mod Matt. Mod Matt. Throw the Matt to the mod. Oh, wait. Throw the mod to the Matt. Mod Matt. Sounds funny. But yeah, Matt's here. Don't forget to hit like, please. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Throw a tip my way, please, because it helps out with the creation of Ominus. Marcus Killer Guru's in the chat. What's going on, man? Man, Marcus disappeared for a while. You guys got to be careful with the spam and stuff like that, because emails. Marcus got hit with an email. I think Michael Bancroft got hit with an email also. So you guys be careful with that. He got his whole X account just removed. I think it was suspended, but luckily he got it back. All right, good, excellent. Oh, I think I see Johnny Scab. What's up, Johnny Scab? But yeah, this goes out to you, Matt. This goes out to you. Hold on. What?
Any other questions?
So Matt gets a wrench. Anybody else wants one? You guys just let me know. Yeah, all I do is drive. Yeah, that's right. I guess. issues with Camisea gas too. Yeah, that's apparently the source of the problem, but I don't think it's a problem. I think it's just politics and they're just messing with us, man. Glad to hear you're okay. Yeah, everything's okay with me. Everything is fine. Elections in the month. Yeah, in the month. Yeah, it's just around the corner. Just yeah, man. Hail my Hispanic nation. What's up? Yeah, Johnny's that's right, man. What's up? What up, Justin? Justin's in here. What's going on, man? I got both of the Soto brothers in here. Oh, sweet. Nice. Like, sub, and share. I got Scribe in the chat. Hopefully I can get Scribe on the show too. Johnny, if you like, you can get a link to the show. I'll throw a link out in the chat today and get you guys on here so you can hang out and talk about some of these campaigns. Gente Colochafa represent. That's right, man. I changed my name because I emailed Shane about the books that I had ordered, and he freaked out when he saw that I've been using my real name in the chat. So who is this? Mikey Getz? It's Mikey Getz, isn't it? Subjugate Comics is here. Yeah, he's got his wrench. What's going on? Based Art Department Ben is here. I just got a notification to watch the stream. Nice. Let's crack the Scribe. What's nice? Yeah, sweet. All right, yeah. So I got some new videos. You want to check out the new videos? Check this one out. I showed this last week. We were talking about Shine. Check this video out.
All white comic book fans are racist. I don't care. It's the truth.
That's exactly what he said in that video. I saw the playback on that stream, and you couldn't really hear the video clearly, but watch it. Listen to this thing again.
All white comic book fans are racist. I don't care. It's the truth.
That's what he said. That came out of his mouth. I got this video also. Check this out.
You are a whole ass.
I can't believe he said that. Man, that's crazy. With a straight face, too. You are a whole ass. And don't forget, guys, this show is sponsored by
Live from K2 Mod, do say nigga, Inca Cola, yeah, Inca Cola, yeah, Inca Cola, yeah, K2 Mod, baby, Inca Cola, yeah, Inca Cola, yeah, Inca Cola, vamos.
Yeah, if I don't get you hyped, man, I don't know what's wrong with you. And I got this new video. Let's check this out.
Really funny. Really funny. What do you mean I'm funny? It's funny, you know. It's a good story. It's funny. You're a funny guy. What do you mean? You mean the way I talk? What? It's just, you know, you're just funny. It's funny, you know, the way you tell the story and everything. Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Oh, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
You're right.
Funny how? What?
Just, you know, you're funny.
You mean,
So?
well, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little fucked up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
No, just, you know how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
Get the fuck out of here, Tommy.
You motherfucker. I almost had him. You stuttering prick yet? Frankie, was he shaking? I wonder about you sometimes, Henry. You may fold under questioning.
Frankie, was he shaking? Oh, I love that. Frankie was, hey, you stuttering pricks. That whole segment is funny as AF, man. And then later that guy comes in here asking about his tab. Last week he asked me to christen this kid. It's gonna cost you $7. Oh, I love that movie. Oh man, that's so funny. All right, how the fuck am I funny? I amuse you. Am I here to amuse you? That's what I do. I amuse you. I'm not here to amuse you. Actually, I am here to amuse you. I hope you're being highly amused. Aroused? No, aroused, no, amused. All right, here's the line art. Check out the line art. This is the line art for K-pop Demon Hunters. Now, just a forewarning, like the original artwork is just the characters. It's just Rumi, Mira, and Zoe. That's it. But digitally, I was able to add the logo. I was able to add the logo here in the back. I found this logo on the internet, so I just snatched it and added to it. And so this is the line art. I sent this over to our good friend Emmanuel Ordaz, who's the colorist on Ominus. He's going to be the colorist on the graphic novel that I'm working on, and and uh and yeah, so he threw the colors on there and he got back to me super quick. I highly recommend Emmanuel Ordaz. And here, I need the drum roll. And here are the colors. When I show you the colors, please give it a rating in the chat. You know, you can put 1 if it's crappy. Be honest. No, I need you guys to be honest. I don't need you guys to yes man me and like, yeah, it looks great. No, be honest. No, you guys, for the most part, you are honest. No, or you can give it like a 9 out of 10. I think the highest I've gotten on any of these ratings is like an 8. But I'm gonna try to get up there one day. Yeah, so I throw in a 9 out of a 10, throw in a 1 out of a 10. Throw your rating in here when I show you these colors. All right. Let me see. Let's take a look at this colors. Brrr. I gotta use my bam. There goes the colors. Here are the colors. Here are the colors. I got a 9 out of a 10. All right. But yeah, here are the colors for the Huntrix fan art piece. Let's take a look at it from top to bottom. Scan up this bad boy. We got Mira here on the left. We got Rumi. No, I'm sorry. Mira's on the right. That's a little bit. Mira is on the right. Rumi is on the left. And then right down the center, you got Zoe. I put Zoe right down the center because, yeah, rate from 1 to 10. That's correct. Rate from 1 to 10. Thank you very much, Elliot. Elliot gave me a 9. And then he gave me a 1 right after that. And yeah, and so Zoe is my daughter's favorite character out of the 3, and this is an art piece that I did for my daughter. If you guys, well, just to inform you guys, ever since my daughter was 1 year old, I've taken upon myself to do this tradition of like every year draw a piece, do an art piece of featuring all of my daughter's favorite characters. And 1 year old, 2 year old, 3, 4, 5. I've been drawing like the last last 8 years. I've been drawing her favorite characters. There's all kinds of characters. We got Bluey, we got Peppa Pig, we got all a bunch of characters that I've drawn for her. I got Spider-Man in there also because she really liked Spider-Man Across the Universe with that animated movie with Miles and Gwen Stacy, right? Yeah. I was gonna say Gwyneth Paltrow, Gwen Stacy. She really liked that movie. No, she was like really young. She liked that movie, and so when I drew those characters, Secret Life of Pets, all kinds of stuff, Trolls, this movie, Encanto, a lot of great stuff. A unicorn is in there also, and I haven't shown any of that artwork off because it's intimate. It's just me and my family, but I showed this off because actually, just to be all honest, because Katie did, because I know that Katie did. She likes K-pop, and I figured she'd get a kick out of seeing this. And then her last week was commenting that she might want a print. So I'm offering this up as a print. I ran it by my daughters, like, can I offer this as a print? And she was like, yeah, Dad. And so we got it. Yeah, I got a 9 from Marcus. I got an 8 from Base. Awesome. I got a 10 from Subjugate. 7. I'm sorry. I got a 7 from Subjugates. Matt Rumors got a 7. Says need more purple or textures on the background, but your work is good. Thank you very much, man. I don't like the blue background, but the characters are colored great. 7, 10. Crap. 10. Scribe gives it a 10. Sweet. No bias at all. But yeah, so I have this as this is the artwork. These are the colors, and for anyone out there that's interested, I'm currently offering this up as a print. But the way we're going to do this is almost like crowdfunding. Here in the chat, I'm putting in a link. Here is the link. Click on that. Basically, the idea is to tip. Throw me a tip, and I'm setting myself up with a goal. And I'll show you. So if you go to if you click on that link. If you click on that link, you will be sent to this page. and I have a new goal. No, and the goal is to unlock the print. The goal is at $120. Um, and yeah, so reaching this goal will unlock the 11 by 17 inch K-pop Demon Hunters fan art print. So if you're in the US, you can tip $26 to secure your print, and $26 is the price that I charge for prints in general. No, so you can also get this TMNT print. You can get the quantity that you like, but the K-pop print is not available like this yet. No, we have to unlock it per se. No, so I need to get this 120 goal, and if we get it, then the print gets unlocked. So yeah, 120 is the goal. If you're interested, please throw a tip, or if you want to help me reach the goal, whether or not you want to print, you can also throw in $5, $10, whatever you think. Here is the link. So just tip that in there, and yeah, help us reach the goal. Help us reach the goal. And yeah, $26 will secure your print. So you don't have to worry of whether or not we reach the goal. If you throw in $26, then you will get your print. So don't need to worry about that. And the prints are going to get shipped in the same way that the turtle prints get shipped out. And if you're curious about how the turtles prints get shipped out, let's take a look at this video.
They're the heroes for. In this day and age, who could ask for more? The crime wave is high, with muggings mysterious. All police and detectives are furious, cause they can't find the source of this lethally evil force. This is serious, so give me a quarter. I was a witness, get me a reporter. Call April O'Neil in on this case, and you better hurry up, there's no time to wait. We need help like quick on the double. Have pity on the city, man, it's in trouble. We need heroes like the Lone Ranger when Tonto came pronto, when there was danger. They didn't say we'd be there in half an hour, cause they displayed triple.
Our world is crumbling, and most people are blind to it. A young computer whiz named Raimi decides to stand against the rising tide of oppression, only to find himself under the boot of those behind it all. Incarceration only proves to refine his resolve. Divine intervention takes away all fear from him in order to fix a broken system that enslaves us all. There comes a time when good men must ignore bad laws. Raimi dons a mask and becomes Rattel. Rattel uses intelligence and technology to combat ancient and dark forces for justice and a better tomorrow. Will Rattel take down the technocratic tyrants who've harnessed an ancient evil, or be crushed by the invisible hand?
hear me? Hello? Oh, yeah, okay. I think you guys are back. I think we're back, right? Jeez. Talk about instability, man. Jeez Louise. All right, okay, cool. I'm back. That was really strange. Don't be shy, Elliot. Show your face. No, I don't want to show my face. Yeah, I had no idea what happened. Man, talk about instability, right? Yeah. All right. So I'm really sorry about that. Let's take a look at this trailer. I guess not. Wait,
Our
now I
world
can't.
is crumbling, and most people are
This
blind
thing's
to
not
it.
collaborating with me.
Our world is crumbling, and most people are blind
Can
to
you
it.
guys hear me?
A young computer whiz named Raimi decides to stand against the rising tide of oppression, only to find himself under the boot of those behind it all. Incarceration only proves to refine his resolve. Divine intervention takes away all fear from him in order to fix a broken system that enslaves us all. There comes a time when good men must ignore bad laws. Raimi dons a mask and becomes Rattel. Rattel uses intelligence and technology to combat ancient and dark forces for justice and a better tomorrow. Will Rattel take down the technocratic tyrants who've harnessed an ancient evil, or be crushed by the invisible hand?
All right, I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Oh man, that's horrible. Yeah, I had technical difficulties. If I bounce out like that, then just give me a second, guys, because I don't know what could be the issue. I reset the modem, and then I think I'm working. I think I'm good to go. But yeah, I guess just a weak signal. I'm assuming. I don't want to do a disservice to Frederick Gumont, and let's not say that his trailer is destroying the stream. But let's watch that trailer one more time. Let's see if it works. Is it not going to work? Did he give me a bugged up thingamabob? Huh. Let me play this one. Oh, my video's not working.
All white comic book fans are racist. I don't care. It's the truth.
You are a hoe ass.
What about this one?
Our world is crumbling, and most people are blind to it. A young computer whiz named Raimi decides to stand against the rising tide of oppression, only to find himself under the boot of those behind it all. Incarceration only proves to refine his resolve. Divine intervention takes away all fear from him in order to fix a broken system that enslaves us all. There comes a time when good men must ignore bad laws. Raimi dons a mask and becomes Rattel. Rattel uses intelligence and technology to combat ancient and dark forces for justice and a better tomorrow. Will Rattel take down the technocratic tyrants who've harnessed an ancient evil, or be crushed by the invisible hand?
Nice. Now I've meant to ask Frederick Gumont, like, what's the, like, how do we back the comic if we're watching this trailer? Like, is there, because it's not on Fun My Comic anymore. I have to ask him. But this is on Fun My Comic. Let's check this out. Bam, yo, I love, yeah, I agree with Johnny Scab. Johnny, by the way, you've got a wrench. Yeah, I agree. That trailer, yeah, it builds a lot of tension. It gets you going. That's good stuff. Now, yeah, let's get moving with the show. I don't want to delay anymore. I've been already like 30 minutes into the thing, but yeah, the whole idea for this show started off with this post from Dave Brink, the creator of Perfect 10 and Genuine Comics. He wrote this a few days, almost like 9 days. No, yeah, 9 days ago. It says, there aren't as many indie comic book promotion shows anymore compared to a few years ago. Yeah, I agree, and there's a reason for that, and I'm going to get into that right now. But yeah, and this set off like a whole thread of responses from all kinds of people, and it made the way to the ears of Shane, John, and Ethan, and they had something to say about it, and they took it from a different stance. I think no, they're more from the sense of betrayal, and these people betrayed me, and they come to my platform, and then they shit all over me, and but yeah, let's see what they got to say. We're not going to listen to the whole thing, but some of this.
Where'd all the promo streams?
Sorry. Also, let you guys know that this clip was brought to us by Katie Did. Katie Did's doing the great work out there, always clipping some good stuff and generating a lot of content for a lot of people. Great stuff. Let's check it out.
Yeah, you see that? I laughed my balls off when I saw that. I was just like, yeah, where'd they all go? How come we're not helping you anymore? How come? What happened, guys? Little guys.
One of those guys that started that, not him, but this other guy, I actually had on a few times. So like, I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to pull it up.
Not that. Please tell me you didn't have that little pussy.
No. He's responding to another tweet. If you go back to the original tweet, everybody's responding to.
Oh.
Like
you mean Clownfish?
No,
Neon from Clownfish.
No.
That's where I saw the tweet initially, because everybody has me blocked, so I don't get to see stuff unless some noble, wonderful folks like Neon from Clownfish, who I like. I like Clownfish.
Yeah, he's actually been in the comments in my videos a lot lately. Actually, Neon's actually been kind of cool, and he interacts with me and Yanzi on Twitter. So
yeah.
He's actually been cool. But
and then Dave Brink says the decline in demand is a worrying trend.
It's the decline in your demand.
Right. I like the
you guys do. If you guys are exciting, which almost everyone that comes on the show is not exciting. They're not charismatic. Their cameras don't work. Their mics don't work. They can't pitch their product.
Their cameras don't work. Their mics don't work. Their internet doesn't work. Cue Elliot. Fucking day. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Any number of reasons that people are just like, ho hum.
Yeah. Oh, we have to do the work. Like I have to do cartwheels.
Well, that was the problem with Pimp My Comic, because I wanted to make it more entertaining and laughable to compensate for the lack of any of that, John. And in the end, I get attacked for it being the funny guy, and you farted over my pitch, which I didn't. But that was the good intentions of Pimp My Comic. I was like, I'm going to go be entertaining, because I did CG Showcase before. And I would have 10 people or whatever, 10 windows up. So let's say I had 8. And the first guy got his pitch out, he would leave. And whoever was left last was just sitting there with me the whole time. And it was a horrible fucking show.
Oh my God, dude.
And then I did Pimp My Comic. I said, okay, we'll have 2 people on and they must stay here. And I'm going to make it entertaining with Mandy. And then all of a sudden, I had people like Phil Diaz. Well, I just don't feel like you respect my book or my time. I'm like, you're welcome. And then
you're welcome.
Yeah, it's like, you're fucking welcome. It's like, but it's that type of shit. And it's like, okay, fuck it. Then I can't be entertaining for you not being entertaining. And I'm not going to sit here for fucking 3 hours while 8 strangers pitch their book and leave and go about their night while I'm stuck here. So then what do I do?
Well, you got, you know what it is, Shane? The reality is the digital readership is growing year on year. Digital. David Brink says, I see. Seems like we indies might need to move focus on digital. Bancroft says, that's where I'm heading, quote, in parentheses, back to. John, what do you think of digital? You think digital is the answer? You think people are going to be willing to pay at $10, $15 to read Michael Bancroft's book digital?
No.
A lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that whole market works, but if it was so great, why did Bancroft leave it and start publishing?
Right.
I knew people that, well, they don't want me to say their name, but I knew people before I came to comic.
I mean, the general premise of that video, and something that I 100% agree with, is that um, YouTubing is completely different from just posting links. And I've been watching CG shows for a long time, and if you look at the background that I have here, I put together like a collage of promo shows, because that's normally my initial exposure to Comics Gate has been promo shows. Now you watch. I got into CG through Joe Sontag and Sean Aaron. Like I used to watch their shows a lot, for a long time ago. And the format of the show was the interview format. No, you're doing an interview, and then you bring on a guest, and you guys talk about making the book, your interest as a comic book writer or an artist, like your influences, to get an idea of who this person is, to get an idea of what kind of artwork they're trying to achieve, to get an idea of what plans they have for the book, and to in one way or another try to convince you, or try to persuade you into saying, yeah, you know what, I think I'm going to back this guy. I think he's got what it takes, and so I like how the book looks. I like the premise. I like the idea. I'm going to throw my money to this guy and help his comic become a reality. And so that's the format. And in the first years when I was in CG 2020, 2021, 2022, like the first years, like that was just everything that you saw. Like most of the shows that you saw, it's just today's guest is this guy, today's guest is that guy, and then that became a thing. So at least my analysis is different from the perspective of Shane, John, and Ethan. Well, I'm sorry, I'll get into that just a second, though. But yeah, my initial exposure was that format of interviewing. They interview people, bring people on, and then do that. That, in my opinion, only takes you so far. It's only interesting maybe to a handful of people what the actual creative process is. Me as a creative, as an artist, as a writer, maybe I would like to be interested. I would be interested in hearing how you like, what your thought process was from your idea here into the actual book. In my opinion, I think it's only something that's entertaining for maybe a handful of people, but not for the general audience. I think for an IP that is just now coming out, I think getting the behind the scenes of it, I think it's, I don't know. In some cases, it may be interesting. In some cases, it's not. I would like to say that for the most part, it's not interesting. And over these last few years, 2023, 24, 25, 26, we've seen a decline in that, because it's sort of like the same old. No, I've seen this format a bunch of times. I've seen this, or for example, we get to the point now where this new creator, it's on book 3, it's on book 4. They're coming back to the show for the second, third, fourth time, going through the same thing again of going through, no, what was your creative process? What are you guys doing now? What did you guys think of the feedback and all this other thing? No, so it gets worn out after some time. No, so and let's just take a quick look at this, what I got laid up here, because I don't want anybody to think that I'm taking shots at promo shows or anybody in particular, because there's all kinds of comics back here. No, we can see Edwin Aces, Von Coleman. We can see Hojo up there, Phil Diaz. You see Michael up there, Michael Ferraro, the creator of Cool It, and that picture with Michael Ferraro, that's from my show, because I had him on as a guest, and we did the whole interview thing and things like that. And the numbers just prove this idea that people are just not interested in it. And so the demand for that kind of format is not there. No, if it were there, then the numbers would speak for itself. People would turn up in droves. Hey, Elliot's going to talk about Ominus. Let's go check it out. Michael is going to talk about Cool It. Let's go check it out. Scribe is going to talk about Heavy Animal. Let's go check it out. But it's not like that. No, it's not like that. The numbers are not there. And again, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you guys this just so you guys can get an idea. I'm not taking any shots at anybody, but just showing you guys, that this isn't just me talking out of my rear end. Like the numbers are just, they're not there. No, so I think one of the most prominent examples would be Michael Bancroft or Joe Sontag. They were streaming way back then, and they're still streaming now. Because there have been many shows that were going on that have since stopped streaming and stopped promoting people, and I'm assuming it's because of the numbers also. But we could take a look here at Michael Bancroft's streams. Hold on, let me find one in particular. Yeah, if you scroll, for example, through Michael Bancroft's channel, you see like a bunch of videos and stuff like that. No, and the majority of these promo shows have turned into launch shows. Like everything is a launch show, a launch show, a launch show. It's a launch party, launch parties, and the numbers aren't there. Not only, and here's the kicker with this, and I'll see if I can find a good example. I was looking at. Hold on, I think this is a good example. All right, let's take a look at this. And this is in no means any offense to anybody, but just take a look at what's been happening on these shows. Now, here's a show where Vaughn Coleman was on talking about Phenomenova issues 1 and 3. Take a look at the backer number on the show. Michael Bancroft, he's got this format where he goes for about an hour. Take a look at the backer number, 241 backers at the end of 1 hour. Now let's take a look at the beginning of the show and what the numbers were when they start. Here's when we first see it. The number, what's the number right there? 241. So 1 hour promoting, 1 hour streaming, 1 hour talking about this, and you get no backers, or you get few backers. There's cases where you can get maybe 1 or 2 backers. And so, I mean, people that that whole format seems to not be working. At least not in the sense that one would like for it to work. And so, yeah, the entertainment value is just not there. So, I got a greater perspective of this when I started doing my own campaign. And when I did my campaign beforehand, I was like looking at what I could do to secure the success of the campaign. The success of the campaign, in my opinion, is funding the campaign. I don't want to run the campaign for weeks on end for it not to fund. I want it to fund, and I want to be able to actually make the book. It doesn't matter how many backers I have. If I have 10 backers, 50 backers, 100, it doesn't matter. Like, I want to fund it, I want to be able to make it, and I want the people who help me get there to be able to get their book. And so I took a look around, and then when I started noticing more and more how the format that Shane, John, Ethan adopt, and we have to give it up to them because their format works. They pull in big numbers, they get in a lot of backers, and the key to their success, in my opinion, is the entertainment value. And they mentioned it in that video. There's an entertainment value that they present to people that some of these other shows don't. And I'm not talking about Michael Bancroft. I'm talking about other shows, lesser known shows like my show, for example. Like, I don't know to what extent how entertaining my show would be. I try my best, but I mean, I try my best to try to entertain as much as possible, but you're not going to see me dress up as a gay vampire. And that's not any shade to anybody, because some people got the knack and the talent to do that, but I just don't. It's too out of my comfort zone. I don't want to get into that. I think like the worst that you guys would ever see me is me getting drunk on the stream, which happened, for my closeout party. But so there's a talent to that entertainment aspect of it that Shane has, that John has, that Ethan has, and they just exude it. Like, this is all over the place. They can go to any stream and liven the place up. So that's something that we have to think about as creators. So so I see that the numbers aren't going there, and I see that where the success is at is in the entertainment / promotion streams. Like John points out every time on Hard Art. It's like a few minutes of talking about this topic, 30 seconds show your book. 30 minutes talking about this topic, another 30 seconds to show your book. I think that works great. And so I'm trying to readapt my show to do something like that. Now, I talk about stuff that I see on the internet, stuff that I find interesting, stuff that people find interesting, stuff that's within our community of comics gate. We're all comics gators here, and so things that are pertinent news, in the community is something worth talking about. Like for example, this post, and so I talk about it. I want to hear your opinions about it, and I think that's entertaining because I would like to know, and I'm pretty sure you guys out there would also like to know. Taking a look at art is awesome, and things like that. No, interviewing a person, it just isn't it's just not as entertaining as one would expect it or hope for it to be. And it's the same thing on my show. Like you can take a look on my channel. I'm not exempt to any kind of criticism. You can take a look at my channel. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you find this interesting, if you find this of any use to you or your creating process. But if you take a look at my live shows, the last like proper promotion stream I did was with I think it was Michael. Ominus show number 51. Take a look at the views. It's only got 64. Take a look at Demifoot from a few months ago. It's only got 64 views. Like the numbers, and they're just not there. I do one drama stream with Cynic. I drew one drama stream with Cynic, and I get 600 views. Like, can you like take a look at that? It's 600 something views on a drama stream talking about Cynic and Ethan, versus 64 with Darren Wagner and Demifoot. So I mean, if someone comes to me in CG and says, "No, you guys shouldn't be about drama," I tell you, you know what? Shut up. The numbers are just not there. No, the numbers are not there. People like drama, people like entertainment, and we have to provide that for them. They have to be entertained in some fashion or form or another. And this goes out to everyone, including myself, because my intention, at least during this hour or so that I'm on the show, is I'm trying to entertain. If I entertain you, awesome. Hit the like button, subscribe. If I don't entertain you, I'm sorry. I'll try again next week. I'm doing my best. I do my best. All I can do is draw. My thing is drawing. My thing is not doing YouTube, but I'm trying my best. And I want to engage with the people, do a entertaining show, and it's a skill. It's a skill set on its own. It's like drawing and YouTubing is completely different. So So I'm learning I'm adapting, and so I'm trying to my best to use that format. And moving forward, I'm going to use that entertainment format. I'm going to talk about some entertaining topics, have some guests come on. I want to hear their opinion about these topics, and then we'll just chit chat like that. Hey, what book you got? Let me see what book you got. Give me a 3-minute pitch. If you can't convince me in 3 minutes, I'm not going to give you an hour. So, I mean, I think that's pretty much fair. And creators, any creator, any would-be creator out there. Unfortunately for us as indie creators, as amateur creators, we have to come on YouTube and we have to entertain. That's it. That's the in and out of it. We have to come in here and entertain. I recommend everybody go out there and get your own show. You know, I want to see a Scribe show. I want to see a Justin Soto show. Who else is a creator here? I want to see an Immortal Rising. He has a show. Make sure that's up to him in his channel. I want to see a based art department show. I want to see you guys. You know, if you're a creator, I want to see you guys put on shows. You know, that's the nit and gritty of it. Like, I want you guys to put your shows on there and build your platform. Build your platform so you can be your independent creator. And I also say this because I've seen from a creator point of view as a guest. I've seen, for example, cases where guests jump on a show with the idea of promoting that show, and it's an hour show, but they may get like 10 minutes in that show to promote their book. And I'm thinking, man, waiting 40 minutes just to get that 10 minutes in there and then nothing ever again after that, I think it's pretty unfair also for that creator. So, I mean, the best thing that creator could do is create their own show where they can talk the whole hour about their book, about their comic, and whatever they want to talk about. So I mean, go out there and create your show. I'm following the John Malin plan. No, John Malin said from the very beginning, from way back in the day, he's not saying this just now in that video. He said from a long time ago, get your show on YouTube, get a presence on YouTube. You have to be there. People have to see you. They have to know who you are, understand how you think, see your creative process, see how you draw. They have to see everything. And YouTube is our best tool for selling stuff. So that, yeah, I'm doing that. I'm just doing what John says. John says, go on TikTok. Then I'm probably going to go on TikTok. I do what John says. I do what Coach says. Coach knows. He's never steered me wrong. That's why I like. That's why I like Johnny Scab. You know, Johnny Scab is a Malin simp. A Malin simp like I am. And hold on, he made a comment on here, or I think he made a comment. I'm sorry, on X. Just do what John does. Yeah, that's my approach. And so yeah, so I'm gonna reform. No, so I'm doing that, trying to entertain the best way that I can, and yeah. But now, for example, John, Shane, and Ethan, they talk about it from a different perspective because they have platforms, you know, with massive amounts of followers, massive amounts of people watching and viewing and tuning in and throwing money out there. And then they bring on this nobody like me, for example, and then that nobody doesn't contribute to the show. They just sit there, one comment, two comments, have nothing else to say about anything else. And then I don't know how that person would expect like 50 backers in one show. Like that's surreal to think that, you know, to contribute nothing and get everything and then leave and then thank you, Shane, and then be about your business. Like that's not a I don't know how you could think that would work out for you, you know. So if you ever are invited on a show, please go there with the mentality that, hey, I have to contribute to this guy's show. I want to entertain, and people will talk. You know, people will see who's entertaining, who's not. Cynic is a excellent entertainer. He entertains very well. I don't like the content that he talks about because he's like nonstop bashing Liam. I don't know if he has been lately, but he's a funny guy. He's got a voice. Frog Tony's entertaining. He's got his own stuff. Joe Sontag is entertaining. You know, you got all these other shows out there. The Kings is highly entertaining. You know, Shane, Ethan, you can never go wrong with them. I try my best here or there. Good Morning Comics Gate is an entertaining show. You get a great panel of guests. Everybody gives their opinion about the topics that are being discussed. And so it's great. You know, so you guys tune into that. And yeah, and so that's what you should do. You should aspire to get your own shows, promote your own stuff, and that's what I'm doing. You know? So yeah, and I'm also trying to build my platform so I can not depend on others. Because, like I mentioned earlier, I've seen creators go on a show for like 10 minutes and then just only have that 10 minutes and then nothing else. And so like you can't really be dependent on that. Like, you know, for example, if you make it on CG Live, you get maybe 5-10 minutes to pitch your book and then that's it. You know, so you don't really get too much leeway playing time with people, and you have this massive audience, but you don't get that. No, it's not like you can get like an hour sit down chat with like the 1,000 people that watch CG Live or Kings or anything. And so like you can't really just be dependent on always asking Ethan, hey, let me come back on, or always asking Shane and John, let me come back on. No, you have to, you know, build your own platform. No, you have to build your own platform, be entertaining, get your show on, set up a weekly time where you're comfortable to stream and talk and do your thing, you know, because you will have followers, people will find you, and then you will eventually build up, you know, your platform, which is what I'm trying to do. And luckily for me, things worked out excellently with my preview book, Ominus Avenging Death. I launched that book on my show. Like, I didn't go to Bancroft's, I didn't go to Katie Did, I didn't go to Ethan, I didn't go to John or Shane or anybody. I didn't do that. Like, I said, you know what, I'm going to hype it up, I'm going to try my best to do it myself, and we'll see if the people, you know, throw in their support. And they have. You know, I did my closeout on my show, launch on my show. I was able to stream however many hours I wanted to stream, talked about my comic, my book, talked about how I was going to fulfill and everything. Did all of that on my show. I didn't have to ask Ethan. You know, obviously I tried my best to get on the shows, and I was able to get on some of those shows. I don't know if I was entertaining for them. I hope I was, but I probably may not have been because I'm not a very experienced YouTuber. I apologize if I have, you know, bored the crap out of their chat one or two times. But yeah, I mean, I've set up my platform. I'm trying to create this platform, and I want to bring other creators on here. Also, I want to share the spotlight per se with other people. But and I want to share it with the intention that they go out there and then they go out there and do their own thing also. Like for example, I have Scribe on the show all the time. And yeah, I have Scribe. It's about cool looking comics. A lot of indie books are boring. Yeah. It's true. No, it's true. Scribe, for example, he's coming out with a comic. Let me take a look at his comic. Crap. Hold on. Scribe has a comic. He's coming out with his comic, and his comic looks great. It looks great. And not only that, Scribe is also streaming with the artist on the book. The artist on his book is let me pull this out. Give me a second. Please be patient with me. That was my rant. I hope you guys like my rant. Jeez, can't find this. Yeah, I would highly recommend, for example, Scribe, like that post you sent out showing your Heavy Adamo artwork stuff. I would highly recommend you pin that to your Twitter, so that could be the first thing that people see when they go to your profile. Because you, believe it or not, like having to scroll through your account, it could, as crazy as it sounds, just scrolling through it is a bore. So try it. I mean, I would recommend like pinning this to the top of your X account. So for example, Scribe, he's got this book coming out in a Heavy Adamo, and he's coming on shows. He's on my show. I think Scribe is an honorary commando now. I don't know if that's Comics Gate Commando is another great show, for example. No, you guys should tune into that. But yeah, so Scribe is doing the rounds, going to these shows, just having his presence out there, people getting to know him, see him. He made this announcement. The campaign is not live, but what he's doing here is he's creating hype. This is great. This is good stuff. This is how you should approach it. And then also, aside from this, he's also going on to he's streaming also. The artist for this book is Ben Herrera. He's one of the artists on. Oh shit! It's his birthday today. Happy birthday to Ben Herrera. Is his birthday? Happy birthday to Ben. And yeah, Ben is the artist on his on Heavy Adamo, and they're streaming together. They did a stream recently, and so check them out. That's the idea. And hopefully they can stream more often. They can talk, and in that time that they're streaming, they get all that airtime for themselves, where they can talk about anything that they want to about their book, creative process, take any questions, and do that. And so that's the idea. That's the idea that I think we should all adapt. And yeah, man. So I'm gonna throw out the link out there in the chat. If anybody wants to come on and talk about promoting comics, like what we're doing right, what are we doing wrong, what do you guys think? Then come on to the show. And yeah. So while you guys are doing that, let me share this other video. Super important video.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
I wholeheartedly agree to that. And what else can I show you guys? I think that's it. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Mikey says it's like that for everyone. Elliot, I discovered CG around the time Katie started streaming, and her only streams were good, but they had internet. I'm sorry about that. Daybreak is a good ninja. The FMC is closed, but Perfect Collection second chances on Kickstarter. Nice. Yeah, sweet. You guys go check that out. You're cutting in and out a bit. I think it's okay now. Crap, I'm sorry. It's better now. You speaking of that hit the like, y'all. Yeah, speaking of that, hit the like, y'all. It says, I think it depends on the genre and style of books. Some genres are straight boring. I try my best not to come up with anything boring. It's all about cool looking comics. A lot of indie books are boring. Yeah, they're boring because we're amateurs. We don't know what we're doing. No, we're coming out here trying to learn how to swim by just jumping on the deep end. No, so we're not really. We don't know. No, that's why I'm going to always follow Ethan, Shane, John, and the rest of the Kings, Aaron Lepresti, Dan Lawless. I'm going to follow these guys because they will tell you. You know, speaking of which, I got a call from Mike Barron, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and he was telling me about Ominus, and he liked the covers. He said the covers were great, really great covers. He said, and I quote, "I'm a pretty good artist." I love that. And yeah, just to keep at it, there's a few things that I have to improve, but overall, like he says that I got the impression that that I'm on the right track. So yeah, so I mean, that was a crazy phone call, and yeah, so like, I mean, I want that advice, I want that feedback, I want those kinds of comments because they're going to help me to improve. And yeah, so that stuff is great. And it says books. I had to type it on purpose. No worries. Yeah, being the showman is completely different. You dress up as a goth though. I'm sorry. Plus, you give an hour to sell someone else's book and they never see that person again. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's why you need to be in the chat. You need to be in these chats. You need to comment. I personally don't like it when people just appear when they need money and then disappear for the rest of the. I personally don't like that. I've had a few people on this show that have done that. You know, the first one that comes to my mind, Michael Odin. He's been on the show twice, and I've only spoken to him twice. He's got his family stuff. I don't know, but I mean, if you're gonna try to put out a book, then I mean, put some effort into that. You know, I mean, come on the show, come in the chat, you know, comment. You know, that's what part of that community is like. You know, Scribe, for example, is a great example. He's everywhere. He's in everybody's chats. And so people are knowing who Scribe is. They know who Scribe is. So when Scribe comes out with the book, hey, let's go support Scribe because he's been in the chat. He's been doing a lot of hard work, and he's putting in that effort. Now we can see that he's putting in that effort versus someone who you never heard about, who just wants to come on and just, you know, hey, where's my money? And then when they don't get the money, they turn around and say, you know what, CG is this, CG is that. They don't do nothing. No, man. You get what you put in, no, to some extent, no. Drama sells on yeah, it does. Like, this community primarily likes to understand. Yes, CG was founded on drama. CG and drama are like this. And so anybody complaining about drama, anybody trying to claim moral high ground, get out of here. No, get out of here. We don't got too much time for you, space for you, nothing, because it's part of it. It's part of CG. You know, we're it's gonna always be part of CG. You know, so yeah. There are people who here too who like art writing process, but it's going to be far less. Yeah. That said, what drama do you want to get into? Whatever. No. Some other things that I've been hearing have been in relation to this Frog Tony Cynic thing. I'm completely unplugged from that. I don't care. I don't care. I try my best to have Cynic come on and not. I've been all about peace. You know, like, you know, if Cynic is CG, Liam is CG, Frog Tony is CG, Katie CG, we should all just, you know, hang out, peace on earth. But they want to go at each other. Yeah, let them go at each other. I'm unplugging from that. We got other stuff to do. No, we got other stuff to focus on. I got to make my comic. I'm not going to worry about what they say. I love each and every one of them. Cynic, CG Boys, Frog Tony, Liam. I love Liam. Katie. I love these guys. Just the one thing I don't like about Cynic is that he's really open with who he hangs out with. He's got, you know, he's I don't know about all that, but I mean, I got no beef with anyone. No. What's going on, Jeremy Burt? It says, once in Bancroft doing a Gong Show style show. What happened? Yeah, Yeah, what happened to that? There was a coctagon because apparently Michael Bancroft had the solution to promo streams and how boring they are, and then he had a solution to that. What happened? He did one, and then hopefully they come back for that. No, I like you. I've had to learn that about myself too. Yeah, I mean, you can only fake it for so long. I mean, if you're going to stream once a week for years on end, I mean, whatever persona you try to put out here on the screen, it's going to eventually there's going to be a moment where like you get like your Freudian slip and then your real self comes out. There's going to be a moment like that. And so I'm figuring if I'm going to be on the stream, I'm just going to be who I am and just do things the way I do it, comment the way I comment, and then hopefully it sticks. That's all I can do. If Elliot wants it, Elliot gets it. I'm trying my best, man. Yeah, Malin is always right. Hell, coach, I agree. I'm the official general of the Wolfpack and president. Bug, yeah. UK division. I don't know if you noticed, Johnny, but I had Malin on the show. It's the Ominus show number 50. Talked about Black Riding Hood. Talked about word balloons. Great talk. Yeah, the best Comics Gate show is Commandos. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Johnny Scab. I tried to help all CG channels. Shane made me a mod last night. It was fun. Sweet. I think Elliot's morning show is the place to be this morning. But when other shows are on, goodbye, Elliot. It's all good. I take no offense. Bro, people love you, Elliot. Aboard, no one's Hail LP and Mikey Getz, by the way. If you don't know, I changed my name. Yeah. That makes sense now. Great to see you. Nice. I will come on in 5 minutes. No problem, man. Yeah. Family first. Yeah, the link is in the chat. All your creators must market yourself. Social media descriptions, pin posts. Yes, avatar names. Tell folks how to find you. Yes, constantly, always. Let people know who you are, how to get in contact with you. What's up, Texas Mofo? I love your clips, man. No worries, man. The Fago video. What you don't want to stick your hands into the dog fight? Nah, it's too much madness, man. They came out with a parent cynic doxed pictures, I think, and I'm like inclined to think that it's 99.9% true. I think those pics are cynic. Just because of his reaction. I mean, just because of his reaction. I saw a reaction with Cynic and CG Drama going at it because CG Drama commented on it. And Cynic's a cool guy. He's really, he's a cool guy. Like nothing phases him. He doesn't really comment about anything. But that one thing he did comment on, and he went with it and went into it with CG Drama. And I'm like, that's weird. But just looking at that reaction, I think it might be true. No. And like I say, if those docs pics are not him and he wants to worry about what's in the best interest for that person, if it's not him or that person getting doxed supposedly, then turn your camera on. No, I mean, it's all you gotta do. Just the button away. Just turn it on and then shut everybody up. No, but since he's not doing that, I'm inclined to believe that it might be him though. But yeah, that kind of doxing stuff, like revealing pictures like that, like I'm not about that. Yeah, I'm not about that at all. So I'm pulling out of that whole situation, man. Because that whole thing is going to get to a point where it's like it's just going to explode in everybody's faces if it hasn't already, and I'm not a fan of that at all. Hello, Matt.
Zach, I don't think my headphones aren't working. Give me 1 second.
Are you decent? I'll bring you back or let me know. Yeah, I'll bring Matt. I'll bring you back on when you get situated. Just let me know. Yes, send me in the private chat. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. As soon as the and I disavow any shots taken towards CG Church and towards Frog Tony and Liam. I disavow all that stuff. But Johnny Scab decrees it. Yeah. All right, good. So now let's continue. Let's take a look at Sleeper Psychopathy. What's up? Let's take a look now at some of these campaigns. Man, I put this post out. What's up, Scribe?
Inca Cola, everybody. What up?
Yeah. I put out I've been talking nice about you, and then you decided to come on. That's great, man.
You did? You talk nice about me? I like that. I need you to talk nice about me every week, every Thursday morning. All right?
Okay, I'll do that.
What's up, sleeping? Sleeping psychopathy.
Matt Rumor says he's ready, but I'm not ready to bring him on just yet. So,
Put him on.
You have to wait, Matt.
Put him on. Put him on.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Matt?
What up, Matt?
I had to switch out my headphones, and then for some reason it wasn't reading it as soon as you put me in. What's going on?
No worries. Yeah, that happens. No worries about it, man. What do you guys think of promo shows, man? What do you guys think about my rant? Would you call it a rant? I don't know.
Malin is always correct, and so is Shane.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, usually when you stop caring about holding back punches, there's usually some truth to it. But you were pretty on the point. You were on the point. I think a lot of artists end up in this situation where we're all proud of our work and we want to put these things out. And in a perfect world, we'd all love to just put a drawing out and everyone love it and push for our books and then we sell. But the fact is, you need to give people value. If you're not giving them value, they're not gonna care about your work. They want to, entertainment, man. They want to connect.
Heck yeah.
That is correct. That is correct. They want to be entertained.
Heck yeah.
What's up, Subjugate? I was at Benjamin.
My sister had a baby and I'm an aunt now. Sweet. Congratulations there, Sleeping Psychopathy.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Wait, your sister had a birth. Your sister had a baby today or yesterday? Today? Is today?
Break out the cigars.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Heck yeah. And so yeah, guys. I put this post out. It says I'm going to be looking at some campaigns today to go ahead and share out your links, and I got a bunch of responses. And this is also in connection to another post that I had where I say, I want to know what you guys think of this. Hold on. Crap, I don't know where it's at now.
Is it Inca Cola?
I don't know. Crap.
What happened? What'd you do?
I'm looking for my I'm still here, right? No, you guys skipped me. Where you at? And I don't know where I'm at.
Where you at? We here at the
I also posted
Omnibus show. What's up?
I also posted this. Let me share this with you guys.
Is it the picture I sent you in my bathtub?
No, not that one.
Oh, okay. Don't show that one to everybody yet. That's for later, baby. That's right.
Oh, a few days ago. Nice. Sweet. But yeah, I also posted this and it says, as an unknown amateur indie comics creator, I promote those who only promote me. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. It seems to be the way that things operate on my show. What do you guys think about that? This is a question for you guys also on the panel. What do you guys think of that?
Go ahead, Matt.
I mean, it comes back to what I said, bring value. That goes both ways. If you're watching the show, if you're hosting a show, it takes time and effort, energy to have, people like us, anybody on your show, So yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
What up, Will?
Gentlemen? What is happening?
Yeah, I agree with you, Elliot. I agree. I think 100%, like my 99%. I do want to promote people who I don't want to promote me too. I mean, if they're cool, that's what it is. If they're nice, they're cool. Some people just aren't into your stuff or won't be into mine, but I get what you're saying. I kind of agree with that.
Nice.
I get it.
Congrats, Sleeper Psychopathy. Congratulations to you. What do you think, Will?
Well, I think people need to understand a few things because, like, looking at everything, I've been watching CG for a few years now. I was inspired to go ahead and make my own comic book just because I saw people were doing pretty well over here. But, the promo streams don't make the campaign. All right. Like the strength of the idea, the strength of the IP, that's what makes the campaign successful or not. You know, you just pointed out Bancroft channel, the number didn't move at all for Phenomenova, right?
Yeah.
And Phenomenova seems like an okay property.
Yeah,
it's
it looks
very
good.
clean
Yeah,
artwork.
It looks great.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
read it myself. I bought the digital issues, but I haven't
heard it was
received them
good.
yet.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, I have I have all of them except the new one. I bought them from Von Coleman in person at Garden State Comics S, but I haven't been compelled to open them yet. I couldn't tell you why.
So supposedly they're really good. So
So
yeah, I wanna
that's a
pick one up, too.
situation though where you have a creator who clearly kind of cut ties to the core CG group, right? Started hanging out with the antis, so to speak. You had him, you know, he's buddying up with Smiller and the rest of these guys, and so that kind of cost him a leg in a sense, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of people, a lot of diehard CG people that are just not going to promote you if you're hanging out with the wrong people.
That's me, kind of.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is it bad if I'm like that, Will? What do you think?
No. You know, people are going to do whatever they want. Trying to police other people's behavior or habits is foolish.
Exactly.
You know, like I'm sitting here, I have yet to nail down like a time every week that I'm going to be streaming. I wanted to do it like Tuesdays at midnight, but then that immediately just didn't happen. I was just falling asleep. So I gotta nail down a time and start streaming consistently. You know, I made another video about the Lanterns trailer, so that's getting some views on my channel, but you know, more content like that. But ultimately I think hustling in the streets too, man. Trying to find people who have never even heard of CG. Like I'm a bartender, so I interact with plenty of people, and I'm constantly pitching my book. I'm constantly getting people, hey man, I'll follow you on Instagram, I'll substitute this or that, you know, and hopefully some of those people come back around and buy my book, you know, people who have never even heard of CG.
Hey, can I put you on blast, Will?
Go for it.
Oh shit.
Scribe follows me, Matt follows me, you don't follow me, but yeah, you're on the show. What's up with that?
I don't follow you. I'm subscribed to you.
I heard that.
On YouTube?
I'm gonna put you on blast, Will.
What a rookie.
I'm gonna kick you from the show.
Elliot,
What platform
care.
do I not subscribe to you?
I'm just kidding, Will. No, that's all good. Eventually you'll get around to it. But
tell me the platform.
Elliot's savage, dude. What the fuck?
On YouTube and on X.
Hold on a second.
What? I mean, wait, yeah.
Here's Elliot.
It goes directly to the question.
You're right
the
here in my
saying,
subscriptions.
No, it goes straight to the question, because the question is, what happens if this guy's not returning that support that you're giving him? Should you let him on the show? Should you promote the book? Like I want to promote Will, but he doesn't even throw me a follow. So I mean, is that not
right? Wait, on X I'm not following you? Hold on a second. I lose track of that stuff.
No, yeah.
The call out show, bro. I love it.
What?
Dude, call me out if I'm
freaking Maury Povich over here.
I love it. Yeah. Straight
I'm just
Downey
joshing.
Jr.
No,
I love it, bro. I love it.
I'm just joshing. No, because like for example, let me just go ahead and throw the show really quick. We're looking at this campaign right now. It's Edgar Allan Poe's Be Sprinkled with Scarlet comic. This is by our good friend Dr. Mask. He was on the show also. His name is Mark. I did a cover for this, actually. Not a cover, but a pinup for this. It may be somewhere around here under all this art. Or maybe it's not.
What's the interior art look like? Is that
there? It is. There's my piece.
That's the one. Yeah, that one's good, dude. That cover you did is really good.
I'm on some sequentials.
Thanks, man.
Come on, show me some sequentials.
I've rectified it, Elliot. I'm following you back on X now. I know I was following you at some
no worries
point.
about it, man.
But there's plenty of people that like.
Now I'm gonna unfollow you, Mo.
Yeah, dude, go ahead. You unfollow me, you're still gonna see me in your feed eventually.
It's like
the power of
man.
What's up, Katie?
I'm just kidding, man. Oh yeah, much love, man. I like that name, Revenant Steel. I think it's a good name. I think it's a good name, and I want to have you on to promote your book also.
And that was something I agonized over. That's something that, you know, people really need to look at. Like the name of your comic book needs to be cool. Ominus is a great name. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you.
If you could pronounce it, that's the only thing.
Yeah, Katie. Katie, I want to show you something while you're on the show, while you're here. I'm trying to raise. I'm trying to hit this goal on Ko-Fi, Katie, and I got my the colors to the Huntrix piece. It's right here. So you can tip. What is it? Tip. The link is pinned in the chat. If you throw in a tip, help me get to this goal of 120, then we'll be able to get these prints out. But
cool,
yeah, I'm
man.
sorry. What you were saying about names are super important.
Yeah, man. So come up with a good one, I guess.
Yeah.
Was the point of that. Like, I don't want to. Do I want to like just start throwing out names of comic books that sound dumb or not?
Yes. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Well.
Phenomenal.
I'm gonna step on toes.
Like no, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like no offense to Dr. Mask, no offense to Dr. Mask, but this title, Edgar Allan Poe's Be Sprinkled with Scarlet. That's a mouthful. No,
yeah.
So that's that. I think that would be an example of a title that you would have to like rearrange. But in this case, for example, like that's the story is just it's Edgar Allan Poe's story in somewhat comic form. So
I just feel like you
like
need one or two words. You know, keep it short, keep it something you're gonna remember, something you can tell other people about, and that's gonna stick with them a little bit.
Now, is that book an anthology book, or is that just like another alternate history, like horror? But what if it was real period piece book?
Let me read what it says here.
Too many in comics.
Yeah, let's
Can you read it in English accent?
Oh, I don't have an English accent. Hey, forget about now. I don't have any accent.
Yeah, Judd, hit him with the Joe Pesci.
Hit him Italian accent, but I'm not.
Ask me the Christmas kids.
At the Athenaeum, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Athenaeum, all are welcome, and if you can find it, you may search the vast library for answers. Dr. Mask, your host and curator of the library, guides you through the twisted mind of Edgar Allan Poe, presenting scenes from some of Poe's greatest stories, done by some of today's finest independent illustrators in a 28-page comic book.
So these are
to the world of Poe, and accompanies you some of his greatest stories, brought to you in black, white, and scarlet.
So these are clips from Edgar Allan Poe's stories that have been translated into comic books.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think this Mask person is kind of like the crypt keeper element.
Yeah,
something like that.
Anthology piece. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'm not
like
buying
I think
that one either.
I think this is. I think this is the premise. Like it's got like story on one side and then the picture on the other side. I think that's the way he's working that out. So
yeah,
so,
I feel like you know, CG, like I said, you know, Tom, blue in the face for me originally. What drew me is quality. Is an idea that when comics got crappy and politically overcharged at the expense of great art and story, the idea was that CG would make quality books, you know. And I feel like you get a lot of people who come into this space and they kind of forget about the quality. I feel like I get like we're indie, but I feel like, you know,
more hobby. Yeah.
Not everything has to be like you know, a joke out of Scott Pilgrim. You know, like Scott Pilgrim, half the jokes are about how you wouldn't understand this shit from this little thing in this place. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah. And I feel like it's almost like half the books that are out there are just, you know, so niche. I don't know how you'd be able to market and sell it to people.
That is correct, man.
I got this one. I got this book here from a CGer, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Jonathan Colton. Let me see if this loads. Yeah, here it is. Three Brothers Gruff. Let's take a look at this. And it says Jonathan Colton, creator of Paul Bunyan versus Dracula, Three Brothers Gruff, Arizona-born comic artist.
Oh, this guy's a good artist. I heard this.
Yeah, I was looking
at this book has been getting some
it looks cool.
Look at that
amongst people.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that artwork is awesome.
But it's based on Billy Goat's Gruff, though.
Meets Brothers Grimm. Yeah,
is that
like
what it
this is? Are they going to cross a bridge? Is there a troll under the bridge?
Well, that's just it.
It looks cool, though, man. It looks cool though.
Yeah, that artwork is nice.
That's what grabs you
Sketch
though. You gotta
cover.
get that cool cover, cool logo,
Yeah.
good art. It just
Yeah.
grabs you, and then if the story's good, it's good. But so far, this
Yeah,
looks
this
dope.
page is great.
Yeah,
This artwork here so far looks great.
I do have to say
I'll
there is a
dig it.
lot of the fantasy genre out there though. There's like a
Yeah.
lot of it, and it's either hit or miss for me. Like I'm not really into the super fantasy elvish stuff, but there's a lot of like Chronicles is really good. This looks dope. Phoenix looks really good too because she's really good.
I get why it happens because, like, you know, like Conan and those books, like, really haven't been a thing in comics for a while. Like, yeah, I mean, like, there is a Conan ongoing,
but Conan's more brutal. Conan's more like man alpha, you know.
Yeah,
broads,
but
dragons.
you know that dark fantasy sword and sorcery stuff really hasn't had an ongoing place. So I think there's a lot of people hungry to put it out. My whole thing goes though, if you're gonna do fantasy, man, you got to differentiate yourself. It's got to be unique. It's got to be marketable. You have to. Someone can't look at it and go, "Oh, it's like Game of Thrones," because you know Game of Thrones' whole thing is that it looks very traditional up until the dragons come out. You know,
yeah.
Like, so you can't. You know, we're making comics, right? So it's got to be really, you know, over the top and awesome. You know, it's got to be something that is wholly unique unto itself.
Yeah,
and there's so many people that aren't hitting that.
Yeah, Will, looking at the campaign for Three Brothers Growth, would you get that? Would you back that?
No.
Oh man, why not?
I mean, look, great artwork is great artwork, but what's the idea? Okay.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to tell me what it is about that story, you know, that's gonna make it unique, you know, and I don't see it yet. From what I've seen,
all right,
great artwork, cool.
You have that same sentiment for Battle Brick Road because that's like Eric Weathers' take on Wizard of Oz.
But you know where that's going though. That's the thing though. You know, it's like, oh, it's kind of like a Wizard of Oz thing. Okay, so that's kind of the premise.
I mean,
so
I didn't get Battle Brick Road, you know. But then I'm a poor man, so I'm not buying all the comic books that I see.
Yeah,
I'm like super selective.
We're creators, we're trying to make our books.
Battle Brick Road, though, honestly,
is that a good one? It looked kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks.
No, I think it's
but I'm
out
not
of all
sure
the
what the big overarching story is beyond it being like a new take on or like reutilizing characters from Wizard of Oz. I mean, what else is there?
Well, I mean, they're all
who's the
like
villain?
They're all mercenaries and soldiery.
Oh, that's right. It was like a game, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a Hunger Games style.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
I like it. I like the.
Honestly, I think it's probably out of all these, like, oh look, it's this fairy tale or this, you know, piece with a twist. I think that's probably the one that does it the best out of, besides Black Riding Hood.
Yeah, I haven't seen much about Battle Brick Road in a while.
Yeah.
Like when I first started paying attention to CG, it was all over the place, and then it kind of like disappeared from the radar or from my feed anyway.
I would like to assume that Eric Weathers is working on 3. But,
I think so.
'cause usually that happens also. Sometimes artists they take like a sabbatical from everything while they're working on books.
Also,
I would like to assume. I don't know.
Sometimes
I know he's doing stuff for Ethan right now.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah,
there's been a couple of times like, go ahead.
Sorry, if you could finish your idea with
just real quick, just like, you know, sometimes you see a creator come out with several books and then it's like, okay, I'll go ahead and get all 5, you know, or I'll go ahead and get all 3. And that's where I was like with Perfect 10, where it's like it's got really clean artwork, it's got a cool title, you know what I mean? But I wasn't like hooked on it. And then it's like, okay, issue 5 comes out and it's like, let's see where the story's going. Because I knew it was a 30-page book, you know, and you know, I'm not going to pay $25-$30 for 15 minutes of enjoyment. Like I'd rather pay for a movie like a 60-pager or something like that.
Yeah, I just bought that collection also, honestly. I just bought it the day it went live.
Perfect 10 one?
Yeah.
Just go ahead and get the first 6 issues, because then you have enough of the story where you know what it's about and you have a better, you know.
Yeah, his books are just too small. I have to agree. They're like too small in size. They're too close to just a regular comic book for me to crowd.
You prefer graphic novels, Matt?
Oh my god, yeah. Like I'm one I read fast to begin with, but Yeah, I mean, it sucks having to wait long for, more of a story, for a complete story, especially if it's only going to be like 24 to 30 pages where you're barely going to get to know anything and then it's done.
Yeah.
But, he just released it, the full 6 issues, full arc, full volume. It's good. Also, it's not expensive.
I think for new creators too, I think it should be shorter stories. Like I'm doing a 48 page, I like shorter stories to grab the attention and, want more. But a lot of people are doing like 100-page books, like huge, like omnibuses for like the first campaign. It's a little too much, I think.
That was looking back at my stuff now, I think that was my big mistake. Because I'm doing a 62-page book. It's going to be more than that.
Yeah, but you already did something preview that people want. So now we want a big book that's different.
Yeah, like 48 pages is like a good starter, and then unless you're the artist yourself, and you're the writer, and you can, not have to spend that money on other people, you can just sit down yourself. 48 pages is about
48 60 is like the perfect. That's what I want. Like, because anything more, it has to be really amazing, to keep me interested in that long, to flip and flip and flip. I want something, exciting, amazing, emotional. But yeah, no, I get it. I get you, man. Nice. But yeah, we want that 60-page book from Omnibus. We're waiting. Hurry up! Hurry up!
I'm officially in regards to Ominus. I'm officially back on drawing pages. I had taken a break to do this K-pop artwork is done. And yeah, in Cursed Heart Creations, what you just saw is the colored print, and for $26 you can secure your print. What I'm trying to do on Ko-Fi is do like a goal, and the goal is 120. If we get 120, then I will unlock the print for other people. But you don't have to wait for that. Like if you put in your $26, you will get your print. So it's $26 for the print. That's $20 for the print, and then $6 for the shipping within the US, just in case anyone's curious. And what do you guys know anything about Omega Mission from Don?
Yeah, he's working on it. It looks good, man.
I haven't seen anything with this. What's this one?
Yeah, this is Don's book. He's been teasing this for a while. What I have and what I know from the moment is just that the title is Omega Mission. He's currently working on an Ashcan, I think. He's got a sign-up page that's going to start, collecting signatures next month. So then after that, after the sign-up section, then he'll jump into funding the book. And yeah, all I've seen so far is just some images and pages. It reminds me of 90s comics, Rob Liefeld type thing.
Yeah, it looks good, man. He has like different power sets. Yeah, it's like a little Wildcats flavor to it. I like it.
He's got like it's like a team book type thing. No, it's like a different team Mega Mission. Sounds great. I like the name. What do you guys think of the name?
Cool logo.
Yeah, I think of John Mayle. I think of Omega Storm.
Yeah, there's a lot of Omegas out there. And there's a lot of missions out there. There's got to be a synonym for mission. You know what I mean?
Trip.
There's got to be a better descriptor of what's happening in the story.
I feel like everyone's trying to target
Trip.
90s.
Like who's taking the mission? Is this a military exercise? Do we have a trailer? Do we have any actual information beyond the logo you just showed us?
No.
He has pages on his.
He's got a few pages.
I'll go take a look. There's probably information that's already out there that I just need to look at.
Yeah. And then our good friend Cole King has got Empty Stars, The Void King, and The Hollow Queen.
Good, dude.
Yeah, that had some good art.
One-shot comic. Yeah. This is from Christian Rossi, so you can never go wrong with him.
Yeah,
Christian Rossi's got some amazing art. He's got Peter Samedi on letters and editing, a story by Cole himself. The team itself just sounds great.
Yeah.
Pages look great. Look at that.
They look really good with that flat, like matte paper looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
That
old school stuff.
Yeah, it looks really nice. The colors and this looks fun. This looks fun. I want to get this.
Heck yeah. Would you get this, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I almost put in for it, but there's been too much stuff that's been coming out, honestly.
Omega
I told Scribe, I just backed like a $250 thing for Fathom, with like that whole collection from like Michael Turner, and then I just backed volume 1 and 2 for Cyberforce, plus the big stack for Black Riding Hood. Plus, I just finally threw in for Ethan for Rainbow the Brute, finally for the top tier for that. So much stuff, man.
Yeah.
That looks great.
That's always the issue.
How can we shorten the title?
I think it's just called Empty Stars. I think the Void
Oh,
is
okay.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
see.
think it's like a subtitle.
Yeah, Empty
but I think it's
Stars.
just called Empty
Alrighty.
Stars. I think it sounds good.
This book looks really
I think
good,
it sounds
man.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of seems
It's
to have
not-
like a Star Wars-esque
Yeah.
story thing. It looks like reading the thing there.
Yeah, that character here where it says the comic, that character looks like one of those Sith Lords.
Yeah.
Well, I just mean like if you read the synopsis for it, it's kind of like, we're gonna have to rely on just the exact amount of people that are in the original Star Wars trilogy to go after the princess from the evil warlord. Okay.
Now, a void is a like an empty space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hollow is an empty space. Empty is an empty space.
Oh, interesting.
I just feel like the Void King and the Hollow Queen, maybe call it like Void Stars. Like Void's the best word in that title.
Look, all right, he's void, she's hollow. All right, he's got depression, right? He's just trying to tell us something. It's a cry for help. You got to read into it.
Yeah, this looks good. I'm gonna back this one for sure.
Yeah, it looks nice. Now I got this post from this guy. This post is a la Will Studios in the sense that he doesn't follow me or anything, and he just says, because I put the post now. He says, "Thanks so much. I currently have a campaign. Purity #4 is my love letter to 90s comics." Now, this guy, I don't know who he is. I have never talked to this guy, but I'm assuming, or I think that he assumes that I'm going to take like 10 minutes of my day to tell everybody in the chat. I don't know if you guys in the chat know who he is, but I'm assuming that he would think that I would take 10 minutes of my time to tell these guys, hey, get this book. I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Like, I don't know who this guy is. What do I do?
It's on you, bro. It's up to you.
Purity,
I can't tell you.
the heroic Hellion.
I mean,
What you should do is put an
Oh, man, I don't know.
advertisement out on X telling people to tip you in your Ko-Fi if they want you to promote their book.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking of like, give me a 10 spot and I'll talk about your book. Or if you're CG, then don't give me anything because you're CG. No, but
Nah, but
I was
like, if
just
they're not
thinking
gonna
about
come on and they're not gonna,
You gotta throw your gang
follow
sign
you
out.
or anything, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta throw your signs
Well,
out.
but let's take a look at this. Hopefully, there's no nudity in this. Crap. Oh, maturity rating. I'm not sharing
there
this.
you go.
No,
There
I'm
you
not
go.
sharing this. No, disavow. I'm not sharing any of that.
That can be a blessing
no.
or a curse, right? Going after the 18 plus demo.
I think it's a well. It's hard to say because people like smut, but it's got to be
Yeah,
good smut.
that sells
you know?
too. Yeah, that sells a lot.
It's got to be good smut.
As
like,
long
it's
as
gotta
the
be drawn-
story's good, if you're not
It's gotta
like
be good. What?
How much
well, it's
time
gotta,
are you
it's
gonna
gotta be
waste
drawn
beating off?
good. You can't be.
Oh,
yeah, you can have a story with sexual themes. The difference is not to cross over into where it's just porn.
Porn, yeah.
You can if it
Now I
Looks
got
like a Yaika porn book.
yeah.
Oh man, I got this other one from another person from Unstoppable Comics. That
Why, you can't be stopped. What's up?
That didn't stop the hit or follow or anything. Same thing. 24 hours left to help the dead.
It's getting sassy as hell with people, man.
I seen this book.
Dude, he wants the followers. I get it. Elliot's always on
Yeah.
my stream. On my feed. I thought I was following him, but I guess he's just always in my For You
I'm
page.
sorry.
Elliot's gonna
No,
give
no,
you
no,
the pissed off girlfriend
any future.
experience.
No, any future comments is not about Will. No, Will's okay. No, I'm just no. It's
Everybody
not about Will. I'm just talking
unfollow
about the
Elliot
fact
right now.
there's a bunch of people out there that they chip in nothing and then they want a lot in return. So I'm taking jabs at those people. So this guy, for example, the 24 hours left to help the dead princess, Vicky Sticks. Vicky Sticks. What do you think of that name, Vicky Sticks?
Sticks?
I think it works,
Vicky
honestly.
Sticks.
Vicky
Vicky
Sticks.
Sticks.
Yeah.
Sticks,
little bit of
like
to it, no,
Rivers,
Vicky
Rivers Sticks. So you got
Kinda
Death, she's a
rhymes.
death person. It's a play on Nikki Six from Motley Crue. It works. It works.
Or Sticky Vicks.
Well, question is if her design's cool or not.
Yeah,
And
the
I don't
cover
even
looks
mean the-
cool.
JD Rosario.
Hey,
31
you
campaigns created.
Jesus, man, you've been holding out on us. Holy shit!
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
I want to do a promo show where you're required to come on pre-launch, right? So that I can look at your title. That way I can be like, dude, maybe change your title before you start off. Hey, maybe, this or that, so that they can kind of like polish it up before they launch,
Can
That's
you
kinda...
open up the pages more? I want to see the pages.
The actual, like, yeah. Looks good. I like it.
Scroll up past this one a little bit. It looked like there was a quality drop off, or maybe you keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Where was it? There was they had cutout pictures of just her.
Is that the same artist as the cover, or no? The cover artist?
I think the cutout pictures. Hold on.
And it looked like they were taking. Yeah. Man, the quality looks so different. I hope that's not because that one versus the other one, the size, the proportions, everything's different.
I think it's one artist who did everything. Yeah. Oh no, it's a different cover artist guy. Okay.
Johnny Hadiwidi Jaja. I don't know who that is. This art here, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an artist that drives me crazy. Not having different covers, but just different. Like I can't tell which style is because the pages they were showing versus all those other things. It's she's 200 pounds, she's 90 pounds, she's big, she's small. It drives me crazy. Consistency, guys. Consistency.
Dr. Mask is in the chat. Nice. What's going on, man? We're talking about your book. We were bashing your title. Sorry. It was all Matt. Matt was bashing your title.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Please don't be like that. keep going for your dreams, man. Keep trying.
Yeah. It says that is a good idea to do a pre-launch review. Yeah. That's a good idea. And Nick says establishing best practices for promo between streamers and/or comic creators is a good idea. If you are thinking about charging, then you would likewise need to establish your ability to sell books. Yeah, that's also true. That is also true. Because it doesn't matter where you show up on, you're never guaranteed any sales. No?
That's also what's true. Another good book that's really good is Project Noasis.
Noasis.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that?
The Paul Thayer, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure his name. Yeah, he's got some good stuff, man.
I picked up the first issue from him at a con.
What's that?
That's it was okay.
Another book.
It's on your page. One of the covers is on your page.
On my page?
Yeah, right behind you, right by the Cool It. Yeah, the Project Noasis.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's good. He's got some good books.
Not back.
It was what's it? I don't know. I thought there was Von Coleman's book.
The Phenomenova?
I'll take a moment and talk about what he did right with Project Noasis. Is he really elevated the villain and promoted the villain a lot, So you had a real good sense of the danger that the world was facing, the threat. And that's something that I don't see too much of in some of the campaigns that fail to fund. A lot of the times I look at it and it's just like, oh, here's the hero, and here's sort of the premise. But I don't have any sense of, man, I really need to root for this hero,
Yeah, you said everything
it's
that
so
I was going to say, dude. Yeah, you need to elevate the hero, elevate the villain, so the heroes
elevate the threat.
Yeah, you should definitely not just the stakes, man. There needs
the stakes got to be really high. Yeah, really high, baby.
It's like I've only read the one issue ages ago, and I know the villain is Crimson Pain on Project Noasis. I know exactly what he looks like in my mind.
Yeah, it's good. It's drawn well. It looks cool. The colors are awesome. The story looks cool.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Grifster.
And here I have another guy. His name is Griffey.
Hey,
and he has a comic book called The Grifster.
Kill me.
But something that I will say to his to his benefit is that he I think as a consequence of this post he followed me, so that's pretty cool. So I'll take a look at that. And thank you very much, Griffey, for the post.
Made Elliot happy by following him.
Yes.
You don't have to send Ko-Fi. Just follow him on X. That's enough. You know.
Yeah, that's it.
He doesn't need money.
That's all. That's the 20 spot.
You don't need no cash.
And this is called the Grifter.
It's an
That's an interesting name to call the. Because then, if you get grifted, then is that what you should expect? No? The Grifter.
Let's go to the yard.
Grifter anthology.
The yard.
It's like Kung Fu stories.
You can't really.
It looks like, man.
I know, maybe it's
Anthology Volume 1.
Yeah.
Nice character.
Is that a lizard dude back there?
A monster, a villain?
Yeah.
Some sort of monster creeping out.
He's like, look at me. What did I do? Hey.
Well, he's having a hard time getting out of that.
One guy
alley.
looking one way. You got the other guy looking the other way. You got this guy like, hey, what do you want?
Got not blades standing there.
So he's just chilling, thinking about the two chicks. He's like, you know what? I want to bang them.
I mean, it looks like someone's pulling that lizard into the alley. The way he's gripping the walls, you know what I mean? The way his tail is positioned. His tail, he would have had to start in the alley for his tail to be that way, right? Like no lizard's just gonna throw his tail between his legs.
He saw the black guy and he's backing away really slow.
Maybe it's pregnant. He just needs help getting up. You don't know.
It's a black dude. I gotta back out of here. What's that dude? What's this? What happens after death? What?
Oh, wow.
See, this is totally different now. It feels like a different art style.
It's an anthology. Okay, I got you now.
Okay.
Trust your gut. I got you.
That digital.
Dude, you got people washing dishes, sitting in an auditorium, dude. This is what everyone wants to see.
Is that a Mexican guy? Hey, Juanito.
Right here?
Yeah.
Why you say he's Mexican?
He does look vaguely Hispanic.
Because he's brown?
First off, if he's washing dishes, he's probably a Honduran. You're way off. Right?
Or, well, it depends.
Mexicans would be cooking, all right? He's Honduran. He's washing dishes.
Or Salvadorian.
I like that.
Salvadorians are usually dishwashers, too. Sorry for all you Salvadorians out there.
Nice. Sounded like it had some like personal inflection.
No,
there's just some horror story you're just begging to get out there.
Oh god!
One of my first, like when I was first getting a job, and I'm like, I'll go dishwash for this restaurant, right? And they literally were like, "We're looking for a Spanish dude."
A short Spanish guy that likes to drink vodka during his shift. Yeah, like those guys.
Yeah, man. Back when like I first started out like doing restaurant work, I ended up moving from Florida back to Jersey for a little bit. And I got a job with Outback Steakhouse. And so I was like cooking their steaks, and we had like everything in the like Hurricane Sandy hit. And so the power went out, all this other crap, and I'm working. And we had like 3 people quit, and the dishwasher couldn't come in because of the hurricane. And we were like, we should have closed. We didn't because we're fucking stupid. And I was there till like 2 a.m. in a power outage trying to wash dishes. I was just like, never again. That's my bar in life. Like legitimately to this day, my bar in life is if I can fuck putting a roof over my head or any of that, as long as I am not washing dishes, I'm doing all right.
Nice.
Only plastic and paper plateware in Matt Rumor's house.
No. My thing is if I'm cooking, my wife's washing the dishes. That works pretty well because
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a little break.
Dishwasher.
I'm gonna take a little break and show you guys this. I'm currently funding per se this print to get made. Throw in $20 for this print, and you will be able to get yours, and $6 shipping. And you'll be able to get yours straight to your house. Help me with the funding goal for this. So I'm going to show you guys the funding goal.
Perfect for your kids. Perfect if you have a little daughter. She'll probably thank you for that. If if your girlfriend's young enough, she'll probably thank you for that.
Perfect for a gay man who likes anime.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I'm just kidding.
Throw in a tip. Throw in a tip to my Ko-Fi. Any money will go to making this a reality for people. And look, my brother's in the chat. What's going on, boys?
What up? What up?
And my brother Diego's in the chat. This guy actually is my brother. Dennis Rodriguez is not my brother. Not only kids like it, I feel judged. Yeah, guys, stop judging the people in the chat.
Oh, girls are fine.
Girls
are fine.
Judgers.
If a guy likes it, I'm gonna judge you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my wife's listened to like every song in that movie like a billion times. It's built into my freaking playlist now from how much she listens to it. I know.
It's catchy.
Just drown it out by Little Slayer, South of Heaven, that'll help out a little bit. Little obituary,
Oh man.
And then I also got this last comic from Marinus.
Who?
The creator of Gemini Crusaders.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen this?
No.
Strangely, yes.
Yeah, I've had Marinus on the show before. Yeah, I like the artwork.
Can you blow up that screen at all, Elliot? Or no?
I don't think.
Oh, there we go. Okay, some interiors, and they actually look good.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a fantasy story too.
Is that Little Miss Muppet or something? Like, what's with the?
A lot of these books, the fantasy stuff is great art, man. I'm just not into fantasy. I'm not into like elves and I don't know.
No, I'm into
that looks cool. That
you
looks
just
cool.
gotta, it's gotta be. It's
Rewind
gotta be
to that chicken. Go back to that chicken.
That looks cool, man.
Chickens in the
what's
chat.
going on? Because that's unique right there, right?
Yeah, that looks cool.
We're riding in chickens in bubbles.
In bubbles inside the chicken. Yeah.
These are mech warriors.
I have no idea.
Just some.
Oh yeah, they are mechs. There's people inside.
Some chicken.
Oh, that's so cool. That's kind of cool, man.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm doing a fantasy book also, but I'm not doing any elves or dragons.
Yours, but it's different. I don't know. I'm talking about
they just gotta look cool, man.
That's what it is.
Cool. Like freaking
Infinite Chronicles looks amazing, man. So that's
I was drawing this fucking elf, and,
that looks cool. Yeah.
And it's like, you just gotta
designs and shit.
Yeah. Like I'm like, oh, what if she was like bones and shit, and we'll do the whole aesthetic out of that. We'll make them horrifying.
There will be no elves in Revenant Steel. I promise.
I'm gonna have.
There should be.
Elves.
They should just open a portal in the middle of your story and have some fantasy.
Just randomly,
go, what
it'll
the
turn
fuck
into
is
a World
this?
of Warcraft.
Matt, you just spoiled the ending.
No. Just have it come out and just have them be like, "What the fuck is this?" And
You
just
spoiled
go
my
back
ending,
in.
bro.
Elves?
Yeah,
You ruined it.
616 universe opens up, and then, all the elves come out, and they're black elves.
Spider-Man comes out.
Only
Nice.
black elves. Yeah,
Nice.
they take over the world. Crime. Yeah, stealing.
You should do like a double deep take with that, and just have them all talk about how they're ginger redheads.
Listen. I already have the Ultimate Horseman story.
They don't see themselves as black; they see themselves as pale white gingers.
Get ready, Ultimate Horseman coming out soon.
Yeah,
Nice.
boy.
The definitive horseman. The definitive ultimate horseman.
Upshot and back shots. It's coming.
Oh yeah, it's a one-page story. Drawn and written. Drawn by Dan Lawless, written by Ruby King and I. It's the greatest thing ever.
Is this actually happening?
No, but it can. It can.
You could do it. You could do that. You could get it done in time for the Fans Fest and just sell it as a one-page print.
It is. Well, I already sent it to Dan. He's got the little outline. I said, go for it.
I'll produce Mustang Man right now.
That's kind of great.
Yes, that's his best friend, Mustang Man, and he's also gay.
That's kind of great because Dan intentionally does that Conan chin on like everything because it really pisses all the retards off really badly. So just having him draw that and just slap that shit on everything.
His name is Juanito the Horseman. He's a dishwasher, just trying to get ahead in life, And
I'm gonna create Promote Me Man.
Promotion man.
Promote me, man.
Promote me, man.
It's the ungrateful indie comic artist who wants nothing but promotions.
I like that. I like it.
I'm gonna get Dan to draw it.
Get Dan to draw everything.
Nice. And yeah, so I think that pretty much is going to wrap it up for today. But before we leave, there is some big news coming our way from Matt. I don't know if Matt's willing to share that with us.
Yeah. You want to share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead. Pull it up.
Tell me if it comes through.
It better be a picture of you in the shower, baby.
Oh, you bet. Tell me if it comes through. Tell me if you can see it.
I see nothing.
No?
Mm-mm.
Are you sharing it?
No, I said, can you share it? Because I suck with StreamYards. I don't know shit.
You want me to? Where is it? Where do I find it? Is it in the chat?
You have to hit that little present window down there next to your at the bottom of your screen, and then share the window that you're looking at.
Give me a sec.
Or if you want me to share it, you have to send it to me on like a chat.
I can't because it's on fucking Fund My Comic. They don't let me do that, which would make my life a billion times easier.
Yeah, there's a window at the bottom of there should be a bar and it's got like a
by
TV
the
screen
right by the
and a
camera.
plus.
Yeah,
click on that.
Share screen. It's going eventually.
Yeah, click on share screen and then click on what you want to share, and it should pop up.
It's like Matt
You
shirtless.
don't just say the
carving a
words, Matt.
turkey.
You got to actually.
There we go. All right. No, my computer's slow as shit, man. I'm on my wife's
I want to
laptop.
share screen.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
So yeah, this is
tell us about this.
Yeah, it's the crowdfund for the Fans Fest. I just want you guys to know it's real. It's happening. I'm just waiting on Fund My Comic to get me out a review. So I figure I'll show you guys all the tiers. I'll show you everything. Get you a little hype before
exclusive
before we go live. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is the culmination of 10 years of us, fighting in the independent comic scene here to be able to go to conventions and show what we got, to show the art. Got your kings and stuff there. But yeah.
Well,
so
what's the base tier? $60?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over all of it. So yeah, sure, we'll do that. We'll just hit those. All right. So first off, we got a 1-day ticket at $60. It'll get you also the room rate, which is gonna be dirt cheap. So if you come down, you only want to be a cheap ass and not be here for the full time, this is your shot right there. But for $100, we'll give you both days, so it becomes cheaper if you want 2 nights instead of just one, which I hope everyone does, because why wouldn't you want to be here for the full experience? Both days of the con, all the live panels, all the greatness, all the freaking fun. So we got that. Now on to the swag, because pretty much the way I'm trying to give you guys value is to build your swag that you're going to have for coming to this con. And no one else is going to get this. It's just going to be through the crowdfund. So anyone else who shows up, any general public people who show up to this that don't come through this and come through the website or just, walk in, they don't have access to this stuff. So we got Ben from Based Art Department. He's making these custom bottle openers with our custom for the Fans Fest logo. You can see our Space Girl is drawn by Dan Lawless right there on it. So you're going to have that, one
good.
Limited. It's going to look better than that. That's just a working image. Secondly, Graham Nolan's coming, so we're gonna have a 6 cigar party, and what better way than to have your own custom Zippo lighter to smoke up with the pros. So there you go for the second tier. That's $20. Better yet, what way to drink with the pros than with your very own custom pint glass to commemorate this? $25. Color, everything you can see there. Next, we got our swag, our shirts. So I got Dan Lawless, Joe Sontag, and Vasilis Lolos all pumping out art for me on this. Dan's the only one who's finished so far, so you're going to see his stuff on all of it. But those lighters, the bottle openers, any of that, the shirts, you can get them with whichever one you want. So Vasilis Lolos is working on the Grab and Ore shirt with the undead War Raiders and stuff on it. It's going to be very dark fantasy heavy. Joe Sontag's working on a sweet Jersey Devil demon card pinup for us, because this is going to be in October, 16th through the 18th at Harrah's. So, that's October around Halloween and we're in Jersey. Got to have the Jersey Devil. And then this is Dan Lawless. He's hitting us the sci-fi pinup girl right there for the Fans Fest. That's what the shirt's probably going to look like, unless I want to slap that on the back and give you a base logo on the front. Next, we got the $40 pick 2. So, if you just, didn't get what you wanted or, you need some extras, You can take your pick at the t-shirt, pint glass, the lighter, and bottle opener through that. We got the 3-pack, so if you want one of each shirt, we got that. Or, for some reason you just really want 3 copies of the same shirt, there you go. Save you some money on that also, since saved you $10 off that for you.
Nice.
Next, and this is the working image. I don't have it yet, but it will be there because I got their word for it. We got the Kings United limited run print that's going to be worked on by all the big shots. It's $100. You will have it signed by them. This is going to be the only place you'll ever be able to get this. So, you're not going to want to miss out on that. There's only 100 of them. So just be aware.
That looks great.
Next, this is where we start getting into the big money stuff. This is the Warlock Banquet Awards. First ever will be happening here. So you're buying your seat. You're pretty much at price, unlimited drinks, but you're also getting a 3-course gourmet meal, whether that's a steak surf and turf or chicken, heirloom freaking fresh mozzarella prosciutto salad, and freaking handmade beautiful tiramisu with dulce de leche ice cream thing that they make. It's fucking delicious. I tasted it. It's great.
Nice.
You're gonna love it. But yeah, so this will allow you to be a part of this, which will be filmed and streamed, but you'll get to be there physically with us, with the pros, in the pictures, and you'll get to be a part of history. This is the first time. This is going to legitimize this. It's going to be great. It's just going to be a good time. Next, we got the high roller. This is all of it. This is everything I just showed you. You get one t-shirt of your choice, bottle opener, lighter, the pint glass, the print. You get your banquet. You get your banquet ticket and your con ticket with the room rate. That's everything. And so those are all our tiers. And what you're doing is you're helping to support me to get all these pros to where we're going, because it's a lot. And I'm just getting started. Like I said, we're nearing about 50 people signed up so far. And I haven't even started to go after the regular pros yet. Like I've had feelers out there. So this will be like, if I can have a shot at reaching Rob Liefeld or something and paying his rate to scoop him or any of the other big indie people out there into this that are willing. That's what that's going to go for. It's going to go to making this for you guys. It's going to help me fund people, coming out there. The pros who live across the country, across the world. That's what this is going to, man. I'm not really looking to so much make a profit on this, so much as just give you guys the best goddamn
make it a reality
possible. Nice. We're going to have live streams and panels going all freaking day, both days while it's going. So, get to be a part of Comicsgate Kings in person, or whether you want to, show up for Good Morning Comicsgate, Katie Did's coming down. It's going to be a hell of a time, guys. It's going to be
it's going to be fun, man. We're going to have panels.
Any ideas when this is going to go live?
I'm sorry?
Any ideas when this is going to go live?
Yeah, so the second that they tell me it's out of review and I'm good, I can stop sharing now. Second they tell me this is out of review, I am pretty much going to be on the very next, CG Kings or Comicsgate Live, whichever Ethan prefers. And then I'm just going to pretty much be on everything you see, like literally everything. I think I haven't met a creator yet who's not like, yeah, we're putting you on. So at this point, I want to hear people's thoughts on this. I'm hoping I'm providing you guys good value. This is also, I'm not shipping these out. These will be at the con in person. So when you show up, you will be getting these swag bags. I want people there. We want these floors filled.
Nice.
That's the point, to stick it to the ripetards, to show that,
heck yeah,
that, our movement isn't a
everybody
paper movement. And that's fucking great, man. If you love these artists, support us, man.
Heck yeah. Awesome. So hopefully in a couple of weeks or a month or whatever long it takes to get it live, we'll be promoting the crap out of that. And heck yeah, sounds great. I like it. I dig it.
Yeah.
Awesome
Thanks
stuff
for
man.
having me on.
And
for that,
yeah,
man.
so heck yeah. And so with that, we'll be wrapping it up, and I'll be having Matt come on whenever he can to continuously talk about the campaign. We'll look at that also, and yeah. So I'll catch you guys later. I'll be back next week Thursday, and please don't forget to throw some money on the tip for Ko-Fi, so you can get your K-pop Demon Hunter print for your child or for whoever you like, or if you want to keep it for yourself. I feel like now you know me. I'm okay. Right. All right. So I'll catch you guys later. Excellent. Thank you very much, man, for sharing that. Yeah, great exclusive art here on the Ominus Show. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys next week. Hail CG. Hell yeah.
See ya.
Hope you guys have a great one.
Peace.
I'll catch you guys later. Pew. 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 And with that, we are out. Hail for my comment back. Yeah, I forgot to look at that. Crap. Nostradamus effect. But I'll take a look at that next week. You guys be safe. Have a great one. You guys take care. Goodbye.